All right, welcome back. Here in Lost Hope, out messing around in the garage. We're kind of not 100% sure on what we're going to do on this video. I have a few ideas. We burn wood in the house. Wish we burnt wood out here, but we can't get all our ducks in a row. So we've been laying the wood on the floor by the wood burner, there's a little area we could stack it. I'm gonna that's the start of it. That'll probably be some of this video. I gotta get a better idea of how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna build a wood rack. And then we'll start off by the Escort is gone. We thought better of it. Instead of trying to fight it, getting it running and everything else, and then change the transmission to a manual and do all of it, we figured we'd start out with a better starting point. So if anybody has a real cheap car, we're searching for one. Like to have, I don't know, it don't even really have to be like, I'd take a Neon, but I want something different when everybody else runs, just to be different. I like to be different, but we'll take a look at anything we can get though. But that project is put on hold now until we have a car. We got rid of that one. It was I don't know, it would have been fun, but I want to focus more on the rat rod. And we're actually going to start. We still ain't 100% sure how we're going to do the Blazer, but we are going to start bringing it back in. And I guess working frame and drivetrain wise, because we know that's staying. But we're going to start doing that. That actually might be some on this video. Might get it in here and start messing with the motor, because it's not running right at all last time we ran it. And we got to figure the brakes out because they wasn't working. And then it's just going to be little stuff. We're going to start messing with the four-wheeler again. And we're going to drag a lawnmower in here and strip down. This might be on this video. Drag a lawnmower in here and strip it down and start playing around with it. I have some, I don't know, possibly dumb idea, but we're going to try to build like a little lowered lawnmower or something. I don't know. I like messing around with lawnmowers, but we're going to try that on this video. We're going to do the wood burner. We kind of want to stand still on the Jeep. Oh, we do have the suspension. All the suspension for the Jeep. We need to drag that in here and strip it down. So we'll strip the front clip of that OBS. We're going to mess with the Blazer a little bit. We're going to start stripping the lawnmower. We're going to build a wood rack. We're going to start patching on the Jeep. I probably just named off the next two or three videos that we're going to do. But that's what all that is until we can get past Christmas. And then once we get past Christmas, be able to be a little more spending money on stuff instead of buying Christmas. Want to make sure we get all the Christmas before we go buying stuff. But that's where we're at for now. The next 2 or 3 weeks, probably be scattered all over doing stuff. We also need to get the motor out of the engine cradle and get it taken back. Get some more cleaning done in the garage. You can see Bristol, she started to make it her garage. But that's what we're going to do. Oh, and we got another little chainsaw. If you remember the beginning videos, we messed with a few chainsaws. Like to own some older ones, but yeah, that's where we're going to start. I don't know how much we're going to do today. My mom, I guess we're going to go break her out of the hospital. She might get to go home today, so we're waiting on that. When she calls, I got to go. And I'm still brainstorming on how to set this wood burner or firewood rack up. So I will get right back with you when I actually start turning wrenches or burning wire. All right, so we're back. We're actually going to hook the gonna make the Dodge a tow truck real quick and bring the front frame around. Actually, we should probably bring the lawnmower around first. So we can put it over here. We're gonna bring the lawnmower and the front frame in here. So we'll put you on a little time lapse of us throwing this thing up there, and then Alright, so now it's on there. Well, I'm gonna back around. Actually, I'm gonna back around and grab the John Deere first and bring it around here. But I barely record that. I guess we'll drag the S10 out, or the lawnmower out from behind your car, through your car, and then I'll hook up to it and I'll drag it around. Might set that down somewhere so we can move this. Don't know. I might be able to move it.
Look at him. He's so strong.
Wouldn't be bad if it wasn't.
Four flat, fucking, at least four flat tires. Come on, Hercules, Hercules, Hercules. Your cat out here?
I'm gonna keep thinking of your cat. Yeah, I went inside and checked and made sure our cat was inside.
You good friends with Steven? Spakes?
I could sit and talk to him for hours, but I don't actually like hang out with him.
See, I want you to take by my grandpa's old truck back. That'd be a damn cool project. I started on it. I was younger, I didn't know where the fuck to go or what to do with it. I think the only thing I did was I pulled the radiator out of it, stuff like that. Grandpa always said that he thinks the timing chain broke. That's why it locked up. But according to him, it had brand new heads, transmission, stuff like that. Surely,
460 either?
yeah, it's got 460.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, see how much he'd want for it. Ain't too much. I'll buy it back.
Oh, it's a tow truck.
Poor man's tow truck right here, ladies and gentlemen. Here at Lost Hope, we may not do it the right way, but we make do with what we got. We had a cherry picker. We had a half-ton truck. Hey, she worked out fine. Brought her to where we need her to be. So we're going to get her up here in the shop for you, and then we're going to start bringing in our frame pieces.
Probably gonna need your help with this one to get it over that lip.
Alright, like I said, we're balling, but we're balling on a budget. So we're gonna try to get this old lawnmower here. I'm gonna set y'all up somewhere. Maybe y'all can get a view of us. If not, I do apologize. But we're gonna get her here, and we're gonna get her here in the old shop. What you doing there, puppy dog?
You remember last weekend talking about the buddy heat?
Hmm?
Huh?
Yeah.
This can be the rear end for it. It just needs rejigged, and there's a hole that needs fixed right there. I was gonna try to see if I can find somebody to check it to make sure that it's straight.
Is that all cast?
No.
Huh? No. So it'd be fairly easy to weld up.
You ever seen that? I don't know how it happened. The splines are going off both ends.
She gonna need some axles?
Oh yeah, I need everything. I don't have everything. I don't know what gear. I have 2 center sections and a set of axles.
So, ladies and gentlemen, earlier what Nathan was talking about is we're going to take that nya and put it in nya. But see, to get that nya over nya, we're going to need the truck to put it over nya. Look at this strong boy right here, picking up that frame like it was nothing. And he dropped it like it weighed a ton. Look at that. Look at that.
Grab that side and flip her on over here. Sit her on the boards.
Here, take the
I'll
camera.
record.
Here, take the camera.
Easy on this bumper right here is actually a good bumper. Ah, I knew it was gonna happen. Luxury.
Fucking studs.
Oh, come on. I'm gonna talk about fucking hooky knees now.
Motherfucker, I was giving you a compliment. I wasn't being sarcastic, but alright. I see how it is.
Alright, hold on. I'm gonna set this down. Hold on. Go move your phone. I see it blowing the phone off and everything else. We probably still got audio going here.
Here, I bet you we could.
Oh, I can see the clip coming at him.
There you go. Y'all see this video you want? We're about to find out. Ready?
Alright. One more time.
Ready?
That'll do, that'll do.
Like it was meant to be there.
I got a rotor out of the dealer's $2. Alright, grab the camera.
Perfect.
Spindle. The luxury of a junkyard.
Immediately no. Immediately no. Immediately no. I'm telling you right now, I seen what I needed to see.
Didn't know I had that. Oh yeah, I did. It fell off of there. I don't know. I think we're gonna roll it out. I don't think I can get the Dodge there. Actually,
Yeah,
I'll go
move your
get-
bicycles.
I'll go get the four-wheeler.
Ladies and gentlemen, look at all the opportunities we have out here in the old junkyard. That old Lincoln right there, she'll be coming to you soon. I think me and Nathan, we decided we're gonna do a little will it run on it. Be a cool little deal. See if we can get this old Lincoln running. Hell, might take her down the road, see what she'll do. Lots of projects planned. We still got the old Blazer over here. This here's my car. We're gonna drop a new motor in it. I bought it off my grandpa for next to nothing. He didn't want it no more because the motor was knocking. So I believe I found a motor for it. Just a matter of getting it and getting her dropped in. I think we'll make a little video out of that. And of course, there's always the Derby and stuff he's got going on. That will take you all a part of. Yeah, so many projects to do out here. It's just find the time and the finances to do it. But we'll get to them all one day. It's just, like I said, a matter of time and a matter of finances. Speaking of finances, if y'all want to help us out a little bit, if you like this video or want to see more, go ahead and drop us a like, maybe a little comment, or hell, even subscribe. We'd sure appreciate it, I know that much. I think I heard Nathan fire up the old four-wheeler. He's gonna be over here in just a minute. We're gonna see if we can't get this section here moved over to the garage. Stay tuned and we'll see how it goes. Easy now, Speed Demon. Dang near took down a good frame section we're trying to do here.
There's nothing good about the frame section. Just the parts on it.
And yes, I know you ladies and gentlemen are asking yourselves, is this the correct way to do this? But we looked it up too. This is the standard. Get your old Honda Foreman out. Get you an old strut you found laying around. Hook her to it. And just drag her on around.
I actually feel better. It's a
gas, but in reality, I believe it's the man sitting on the seat that's bogging her down. Oh God! Look at him, about to rip the doghouse off the Vic and everything. He's a wild man, ladies and gentlemen. Watch out for him.
Now we gotta flip that fucking thing over somehow. I really gotta put this thing back in the garage. She's really getting mistreated.
Well, it was going good, then it wasn't. She flipped over on herself, so I believe Nathan's gonna grab the Dodge with the cherry picker on the rear. We're gonna flip her over and we're gonna pick her up and drag her in there that way. Oh yes, I hear him bringing the Dodge around now. Y'all can hear that Hemi tick. Here it comes. Don't mind the reverse light out. It's fine. I reckon he wants me to guide him. Oh, no, he done hopped out the pickup. Here he is now. Nathan, what's our plan here?
Oh, we're just gonna flip it over and pick it up and drag it around there.
Ah, I see. So, ladies and gentlemen, we'll get you set up somewhere. Or, well, He-Man here's got it all by himself. Would you look at that? And he took out the doghouse. Terrible. Terrible. Can't have nothing nice. Now he's got to back up another few more feet.
Put me across the engine cradle.
He couldn't wait for a fella. And now he's got me guiding. Hey, you need to probably pull forward and come back at an angle.
Where was he on that one? You stood straight back.
No, I did not. And I stepped in dog shit. God damn. See? Now that is some expertise guiding right there. Got him right where he needed to be. Doesn't help I stepped in a goddamn cow patty.
You take them boots off before you go in the garage.
Oh, I see. You can't wipe them off in the dirt.
Look at this. This is nice. Whose handle is this? It's actually got where it tightens that up. I don't even have to have vice grips all ago.
He's gotten pretty good at that pumping motion, but don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, it's not what you're thinking.
Tubing's gonna give out one day.
Can't believe I stepped in that fucking dog shit. It's your fault, JJ.
That's what you get for not taking him home.
I don't need no dang hound.
Alright. I do not know how this is gonna work, but we'll find out.
And ladies and gentlemen, you're gonna find out too, because we're gonna follow him all the way over there.
Probably gonna ride the side of this Impala.
Easy now. Don't damage the good car. That's gonna be a daily one day. After we get a motor in it. Well, it appears she has a brake locked up because that wheel ain't turning at all. She's just kind of doing a little stoppy stop. If you hear a little scraping in the grass, don't worry. I'm just scraping the used dog food off my foot. Oh, here goes the tailgate. Oh, no, it's spun around. She's trying to go. That one brake's locked up. Ain't helping us a lick, though, is it? Oh. Okay. There she goes. Huh? Yeah, it needs to come up, so it's going to drag against your cement, or your concrete, I mean. Come back slow. I think it was the cherry picker hopping in your shit in your come on back. Cherry picker bottomed out.
How'd you get somebody to come up back?
I thought he jumped it, my bad. We just beat the hell out of the concrete though.
The floor. Come on back though.
You just knocked a little piece off, it's fine. No big deal.
Jesus fuck. Alright, we're gonna drag it around from here.
Yeah, so this here's locked up tighter and shit. This one here though, she was spinning.
All we gotta do is loosen it. The wheel's probably too tight. While we're out moving around the vehicles, you wanna jump that car?
Yeah, I'm jumping.
That's what I'm saying. I can move this one over where you jump with it.
Oh, okay, yeah, let it run for a bit, start the battery up.
Now we can drag that in there where we can get the damn four-wheeler. You're gonna check across that four-wheeler. The truck bed trailer this morning, the tire was full when dirted up, it will not take air. Will not take air with that much weight on it. Had to go out there and jack the whole truck up. We pick up on the front of that.
Listen, I believe I can tell you what's wrong with this fuel right here. You know?
What?
It ain't got no gas in it.
Huh. Like the problem solver, huh?
I think I figured her out. They always had a little bit of fuel. She'd move around perfectly. And not try to kill you.
Alright, that'll work until we get some jack stands. Let's go. Well, we gotta take this off.
is we. I'm cameraman.
On this part. I think it's Alright, so we got that done. We're actually gonna go jump Bailey's Impala just so it doesn't junk the battery, sitting with the dead battery, but basically everything that is useful on this we're gonna take off. That sway bar is ungodly. But we're gonna strip this down. This is the suspension, hopefully for the Jeep. And then this we're gonna strip down and try to do something. It's just gonna be different off the wall. Work on here and there with a four-wheeler. But we're gonna try our hardest if we start a project to finish it for you all. And not like the Escort, strip it out and talk about it and then get rid of it. But we're still wanting to do the circle track racing, but we're gonna try a different car to start with. So we'll be looking for a car, but we're not gonna bore you with jumping the car, although it could be exciting. Hook the battery cables up wrong. Bailey's known to do that, something odd. But we'll get right back with you when we get this done, the garage shut back down. I'm gonna put the 4-wire in here. I've been mistreating it and leaving it outside, but I'm gonna put it in here. It's supposed to rain for like 3 days. But we'll be right back. All right, so I mentioned the wood burner, the firewood rack. And I wanted to play around with this, so I knew I had a piece of tubing or round pipe. It's actually chain link fence, the top bar of it. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to cut it and bend it in like a U and then weld it to that grate behind Bailey. Maybe weld it to the side of it or something, or somehow mount it to it. And that's going to be, it'll end up being like this. Should be a nice little fire rack holder, a firewood rack holder, whatever you want to call it. But we are going to, I guess, we're going to cut that down. I'm thinking 3 foot, 3 foot, and give us a foot of bend. Because with this, we're probably going to have to bend it a couple times to make it work right. I don't know. It might just kink it. I don't know how it'll work. But we got a long stick there, so hopefully it'll work out. We can get 2 pieces out of it eventually. But we'll get that cut and we'll get right back with you.
As you can see, Nathan's cutting on this piece of angle here. He let the drunk guy, aka me, measure it out, so we'll see how she plays. As long as the fellow can cut straight, it ought to be true. And yes, before you ask, that is a 6-inch grinding wheel on a 4-inch grinder. Has he killed it a second time? Let's see what happens here. Little too much ugga, not enough dugga.
What you doing? What you doing?
But you gotta take it into account. Ladies and gentlemen, whenever you are cutting or grinding on materials, more pressure does not equal more cut or grind. Sometimes it can hurt you. That's why we always take into account here at Love Tech Garage safety precautions. Like Nathan, he here is cutting with a 6-inch grinding wheel on a 4-inch grinder. But as you can see, his hand placement It's safety, guys. And his complete lack of safety is going well. I said, "Oh, jump here." He let the drunk guy record, and the sober guy cut. Because we here at Lost Hope Garage believe in safety. As you can see, he has cut through one side, moving over to the other. Watch out, doggo. Them sparks hurt. They're not fun.
A gas jug's full of gas when you grab it.
Ah, yes, here at Lost Hope Garage, like I said, we believe in safety. That is why we moved the gas jugs full of gasoline out of the way of said sparks. Now we watch him cut. See, ladies and gentlemen, this is what I'm talking about. He is putting too much pressure on a battery-operated grinder. Now, if it were plugged into a 110 outlet,
It's the battery.
it would have kept cutting. But, see, as he uses the excuse of, it's the battery. No, it is misuse of said grinder. Had he been plugged in to a 110 outlet, who knew what would have happened? The cutting wheel may have exploded. That's happened on me 3 times. It's not fun. Pretty scary. But since we're using battery operated, it just kills the battery operated motor. See? Safety. That is what I'm talking about. That is what we preach here at Lost Hope Garage. Safety. Isn't that right, Nathan? As you said, the guy said, that is what we do. Safety.
I used that little compressor this morning. I don't think Chelsea put it back in the car. She's got my good battery on it. It won't run for shit with those. These are like these 5s. That one's a 12. Really just shattered the blades.
Ladies and gentlemen, he did not mean shatter the blades. He just meant cut better. Do never try to shatter the blade on your cutting wheel, because it could hurt you. And we at Lost Hope Garage believe in keeping you and us safe all the times. All right, back to Nathan. Hey, if he forgot about that hat, I'd like to have that hat hook.
He's gonna be watching the channel and be like, "Them motherfuckers."
You smell popcorn? Like burnt popcorn?
No. Should we go check on the fire in the house?
I keep smelling something.
Here's our high performance fab table. Run out. I'll go check on the fire and the wood burner. You set that. I guess set it up on there like that. That way when it bends, it can lay down to the ground. We'll see if we can bend it real quick.
And some of you folks may be asking, is this plastic? Yes, it is, but it's industrial grade plastic. Watch. Solid. Now we're going to grab our pipe bender here. We're going to move it to this table, and we're going to bend that pipe. Stay tuned. Yep. As you can see, we have our pipe bender set up on said pipe bending industrial grade table. Now Once Nathan gets back, we will bend said pipe. He's already cut it down to length where we think we needed at. So once he gets back from tending to the fire in the house, we'll see what we got. Stay tuned. All right, now here we can see Nathan laying, bending some pipe. Let's see how it goes.
Oh, fucking tape measure down here. In theory, I think if I move over just as far on one side as I do the other. This stuff might be thin enough where it's gonna just bend it like exhaust pipe.
Right.
'Cause it's kind of.
Nathan, what are you doing now?
I'm just moving it. Try not to kink it. Or get it stuck in the. Working it around, trying to get it to not kink.
Now, Nathan, what would be the problem if it did kink?
It would look like shit. Because it's kinked.
Okay. We're just trying to get a view here for the audience. Looks like a pretty good bend right there.
It kinked.
It kinked.
Went a little too far.
Ladies and gentlemen, you know what that means. It ain't gonna be up to Nathan's standards here. It's gonna be kinked. It ain't gonna look good. Even though it will be a firewood holder, we got to make sure it is pristine here at Lost Hope Garage. Back to Nathan.
So if I have it in the center, it's bent pretty even, don't it?
Yeah, but for the pieces of angle that we have, you think that'll be enough bend where you can go over that top one over?
I guess I'll bend this piece till it kinks. That way it looks, it matches. Oh, no. They say if you fill these up with sand, like the inside of the pipe, it prevents it from kinking too, but Or if you just pay attention and don't get too long.
Well, here at Lost Hope, we like to live on the wild side, as Nathan just described. That's why we kink the pipe. But hey, we're not professionals. We didn't go to college for this. We're just doing our best to make a little fire rack holder here. Ain't that right, Nathan?
Oh yeah. No cat here. This might have to go out a little bit. It's actually not horribly bad. It's just way too long. We're going to shorten it.
Now, Nathan, if you was to believe we was to keep it at that angle right there, how much firewood would you say it would hold?
A lot more than I want to fit in it.
A lot more than your girls want to carry again, ain't that right?
Pretty well. Let's see how bad we missed. bends are actually perfect. Each side's 38 inches.
So she's at an almost perfect 45-degree angle. Is that right?
Yeah. I don't know if I'd go there, but that side'll work. But I guess we'll try to cut the other one to match, and then we're gonna have to shorten them. I'd say about right in here and right there. We only want it to hold about 2 days worth of wood. Probably 10, 12 pieces, maybe. On a cold day, that's about 1 day's worth of wood. But we'll cut this other one, bend it, and we'll get right back with you on our next step. All right, well, we're back. We lost our cameraman. It's not all, wow, it's really crooked. But I'm gonna, boy, I did that completely wrong. Already welded it up too. Offset them wrong. Might have to do a little bend into the bars. And then I think I'm gonna whack it off about right here. And then I might lay some that wire mesh down in there and then throw the wood in it. But that's about all I'm gonna do today. Got get ready my daughter's Christmas dance. I'm sure I'll be doing pictures with that soon, but it's way too long, but we actually might cut it off and run one of these across and across, and then lay something down in there, cut it off. I don't know, we'll figure it out. Yeah, it's not gonna be nowhere near perfect, but yeah, I got it crooked as hell. Oh well, as we say, we may not do it the right way, we may not do it the wrong way, but we're gonna do it our way. But our way is junk this time. But yeah, this is if I don't finish this video, this might be the end of ours. It depends when my daughter wants to start making it. I'll probably just go ahead and finish this on this video tomorrow, and then give it to her, let her make a video, put it out, and then the next one will probably be stripping that and getting them out of here. And I guess we're gonna strip the caddy. I wanted to run it again. I think, to my expectations, I think it'll be all right, but that car's bad. It's been junked twice and fixed it, and frames splitting apart, and it's in bad shape, plus all the stuff in it. If everything goes right, I'm not saying nothing because we keep messing up what we say we're gonna do, but if everything goes right, we're gonna need all the stuff out of it. So I guess we will catch you tomorrow. Hopefully we can get some of this organized and moved around and out of here, but we'll go ahead and clean up for today, and we'll be right back tomorrow. All right, welcome back. The cat will just not leave me alone. But today, let me get you turned around. Today we're gonna finish this up, finish out this video. I have kind of messed it up, but we're gonna fix it. We're going to have to bend this one out a little bit, this one in. Yeah. I wanted them on crooked to when I had them yesterday, but we'll get that lined out. I'll see if I can get them straightened and then cut, and then I'll get right back with you. Probably won't be a whole lot more to this video, but we're just going to trim these off, straighten that up, and probably lay something in there to put the wood in. But we'll get right back with you. Well, hot damn, we got a wood rack. It's by far perfect. It's basically just to practice the pipe bender. See, I think that stuff's just way too thin to mess with. We'll never mess with anything that thin, but it's basically just to practice that. And you may ask yourself, is it overkill? You're damn right it is. But it's just stuff we got laying around. I ended up, instead of laying the mesh all the way through it, I just put chains We can throw it in there. If we throw a short piece in there, it'll catch it. But I guess now all it needs is a coat of paint. But we are going to do that and do some cleaning. But on our next video, we will tear this lawnmower down and actually decide completely what we're going to do with it. And we need to strip that out and get it going, and then probably start messing with the caddy. That may be a video ahead of that. Depends how long it takes to do this and that, and how much we talk about it, how much we mess around, waste time, all that. But for now, this is probably gonna be the end of this video. If you like what you see, like, subscribe, let us know if you like seeing us build odd things, or not odd things, but different things. I used to do stuff with wood, but I don't know. I think if you can get a pipe bender and stuff like that, you can, and some old metal laying around, you can build some pretty cool stuff. But looking for horseshoes and rail spikes at the moment. But all right, if you like what you see, like, subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.